A desert storm is brewing in Phoenix as we gather under the closed roof inside Chase Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Starling Marte is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one. It's strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here. Schulk stands in as he looks at a called strike. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Ryan Braun. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off. The windup and the 0-1. Look out. Nope. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So striding forward now, Cole Calhoun hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Pollock is right there, 1 down. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Nope. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Batting 7.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will. Again, he sends it out of play. 4 runs here in this half inning. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he looks at one that misses. And that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
The catcher, number 28.
So digging in now, John Jaso. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he sets him down swinging. Jonathan Villar is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. David Peralta comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Jaso finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Peralta is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Luis Valbuena now. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
Luis
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Pollard patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Schultz. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Ripped down the first base line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Now batting.
Here's Ryan Braun now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Left fielder.
First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutchen. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Ready for another chance. Ryan Schimpf, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. And no one will get this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the. Jake Lamb standing in now. And they are squarely into chip away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Set to get his evening at the plate started, A.J. Pollock. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Yasmani Tomas. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the digging in for his second at-bat, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Pollock is there, and he has it for the first out. So stepping in, John Jaso. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in once again, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Here's Starling Marte. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Settling in now, Ketel Marte. He'll match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Calhoun coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. In now, Oscar Hernandez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. 1 away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutcheon ranging back, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate,
6.
David Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. David Peralta becomes out number 2 this inning. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the sub. Ready once again, Schultz. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
85.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent out to straightaway center field. On the move is Pollock. 1 down. Here's Ryan Braun now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Into the box now, Cole Calhoun. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now to the plate, Jake Lamb. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Third baseman,
A little bouncer. And he's retired here, 1 away. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
I got to give advantage to hitter in this AB. Man, he's seen a lot of pitches. He's sitting 2-2. Anytime you've seen this many pitches, you now have him measured really well.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Digging in, Yasmani Tomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy. Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Schimpf. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho Kang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's John Jaso now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Liner towards second. In there, a base hit. Here's Starling Marte. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple.
Marte.
Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Stepping into the box, Schultz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. And VR will look this one in to retire the side. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Kang has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Line towards center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Ryan Braun.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short. To his right, VR. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Cole Calhoun. Last time through was a base hit. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hazelbaker is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 15,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Schimpf. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Hazelbaker is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is digging in. Jonathan Villar, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
The shortstop, Jonathan
That's lifted the other way out to left. Calhoun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The right fielder,
Riding in
number
once
6,
again, David Peralta. 0
Peralta.
for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The first baseman,
Here's Paul
number
Goldschmidt
44.
now. No hits in 2
Paul
trips to the
Goldschmidt.
plate for him in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Here it comes on 1-1. Hit in the air out to right. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung-Ho
Leading off for
Kang.
Pittsburgh,
He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. Here's John Jaso now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
John Jaso.
First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's
First
Luis
baseman,
Valbuena
number
now.
19.
He's working on a
Luis
1 for 3 thus
Valbuena.
far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to recognize. A backdoor cutter, you just don't see that very often.
Now a flare out to left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Starling Marte.
Center fielder
He comes in
number
with a
6.
couple of hits, including a
Starling
triple in 4
Marte.
at-bats. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again. Chalk. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That winds up foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. So striding in,
Leading off
Jake
with the
Lamb.
Diamondbacks.
He singled in 2
Third
trips.
baseman.
Barnett enters from the
Hey.
pen to begin the frame with a sizable
Your
lead
attention,
with which to
please.
work.
Now pitching for
Not
Pittsburgh,
surprisingly here, this
number
is
1.
on the ground to the right side. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Ready for
Center
another
fielder,
shot
number
now,
11.
A.J. Pollock. And he's likely
A.J.
just trying to put one in
Pollock.
play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And that misses, ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Marte is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance?
Designated
Yasmani
hitter.
Tomas. He comes in
Yasmani
0 for 2 thus far. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Here's Ryan Braun now. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Designated hitter, Ryan Braun.
Line to the right side. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double from the stretch. Cole Calhoun is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now for Braun, the double is his 8th of the season so far. In comes Hazelbaker. He's there, but oh, he missed it. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Andrew McCutchen.
A fastball that just misses inside. First and second here with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Ryan Schimpf, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Third baseman number 16.
First delivery to him on the way. Jung-Ho Kang is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Matt, this is where he needs to have a conversation with himself. Look, he's given up a grand slam with no outs. Now you got to reset. There's still ball game to play here, and they're depending on you to throw strikes and get focused. Tell you what, Matt, not much to do with those pitches. I know he's looking at 2 strikes now, but the first one was on the outside half. The other one ended up on the outside half with 2 different looks. What can he do? Nothing much with that one.
Now batting. Catcher.
Stepping in, John Jaso. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are 2 down. In now Luis Valbuena. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches, and he gets through the 8th inning. He's running out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
Starling
First
Marte.
pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollock. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So stepping in, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Left fielder, Jeremy.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batter number 4, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kang is there for it. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Oscar Hernandez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. In the air now, out to left. On the move is Calhoun. And that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Schultz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Shortstop, number 85.
Lifted in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away. Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Little dribbler down the line, but it gets foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2.
Now batting,
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. At the plate, Andrew McCutcheon. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ryan Schimpf trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Hazel Baker looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Stepping up to the plate, Jung Ho Kang. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into 3rd with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night. So coming to the plate, John Jaso. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Digging in now, David Peralta. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the 3rd one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Runner goes for 3rd. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chalk into shallow left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is McCutcheon. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Jake Lamb. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a little tapper. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position in this one. So he definitely had that clutch factor working. Could have been a real difference in the outcome if not for his contributions.
Tonight's paid attendance, 49,033. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
A desert storm is brewing in Phoenix as we gather under the closed roof inside Chase Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the LA Dodgers and the Arizona. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Josh Harrison stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. One game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Wilmer
Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Ball 1. Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Peralta is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So striding forward now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
This is popped up, calling for it, Diaz. And that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Libby. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 84.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Making the play here is Harrison, and there are 2 away now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner. And
there's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tomas racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Chris Davis. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season. So perhaps a hit or 2 in this one could put him up over the top. Now gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Settling in now, David Wright. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches to become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
2-1, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control. As you do when you just let it go free and easy.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This one's down to third. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Corey Seager. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Tomas moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Stepping up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. The 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
The left fielder, number 5.
Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Center fielder, A.J.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Here's Yasmani Tomas, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this will be fouled away. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
No trouble out there for Gutierrez as that becomes out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Wilmer Flores.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Tomas looking up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franklin Gutierrez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hard on the ground towards short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to deep center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lays off 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to right field. Peralta is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready now, David Peralta. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
David Peralta.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right side. Wright's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a flare out to left center. Seager onto the grass. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Oscar Hernandez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And here's Flores to make the catch, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, David Wright. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
David Wright.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Swinging a soft liner, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. The throw into second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Striding into the box, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and no one will get this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Peralta. He gets there, and that's the second out. So stepping in, Aledmus Diaz comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Here he is, falling behind another hitter. 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
3-0 now. high in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Standing in, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop, number 83.
In there, no balls and a strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Lofted in the air out to right field. The Scotties on the move, 1 away.
Now
Digging in
batting,
for his second at-bat,
number 84.
Libby. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Gutierrez on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now batting, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that misses for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Gutierrez has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now a hard liner towards short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Peralta has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Center fielder, number 4.
Digging in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Number 11, center fielder.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off-speed, hard pitch, anything now.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the plate, Brendan Drury comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. No runs, no hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Stephen Piscotty.
Hit on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Davis.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Into the box now, David Wright. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Right.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. On to first, and there were 2 down. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pollard. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, David Peralta.
Hit out toward second. Flores has it. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The batter,
and that'll
4,
bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's the backup catcher, Chris Iannetta. He's moved into the on-deck circle to pinch hit here. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Flores is there. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Grandal. A hit in 2 tries so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one. But the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Into the box now, Josh Harrison. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that'll be the second out. Ready for another chance? Wilmer Flores. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Some 2-out success, and that means Stephen Piscotty will bat this inning. Digging in once again, Stephen Piscotty. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of play here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Designated hitter, Chris.
Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. Ready once again, David Wright. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he takes ball 1.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Hit to third. Drury gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the tradition.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Jonathan Villar.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Libby. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Gutierrez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Stepping in, Corey Seager. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Corey.
On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He was a ground out victim last time up. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock is there. 2 gone. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Harrison.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Diaz is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. Pollock will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
A.J. Pollock.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gutierrez moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Now batting, third
First
baseman,
offering on its way.
Brandon Drury.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. The windup and the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is he got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch. Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. After it is Peralta. One away. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4. And here's a ball hit in the air. Peralta on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Seared down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Around first, digging for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So stepping in, David Wright. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Hit to short. VR gloves it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Settling in now, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
David Peralta.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Harrison is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Iannetta.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Runner goes for second. Hit swung on and missed. The throw. And the runner's breaking for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. So coming to the plate, Jonathan VR. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we've talked. First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Look out. They're starting to put it together. When you get to this territory and you start moving into a week of solid baseball, that's a club starting to come together. And I'm looking at one right now.
David Peralta is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Goldschmidt.
A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he can't.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Josh Harrison stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Josh Harrison.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But
oh, just a sec. What a play. Safe. Remarkable play just to stop that ball, but it's going to go into the books as a hit, and the leadoff man is aboard. He's set. Here it comes. Runners off for second. Pitch misses the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Set to deliver on 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. Line toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Outside, 2-1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses again, ball 3.
This is just the first inning, but this next pitch is a big one. You don't want to find yourself with 2 on, nobody out, and the 3, 4, 5 guys coming up.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Chris Davis. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. And he takes ball 1. Swing and a liner. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. Stepping into the box, David Wright. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, A.J. Pollock. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Grounder down the line at third. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Throw gets him. 2 down. At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now batting, Corey Seager. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Grounded to the right. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Aledmus Diaz. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Remains a very big bright spot for him at this point in the season. Just under 400. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Harrison. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And that misses inside. 1-0. And he falls behind now. 2-0. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Number 6. Second baseman
from the stretch.
Wilmer
Flores is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but
now meanwhile this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. 1 run scores, and a second run is across, and the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So digging in now, Franklin Gutierrez. 3 runs already home, and a potential 4th standing at third base. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Peralta going back at the track. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Riding in once again, Stephen Piscotty. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, he's got a high pitch count. We're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peralta over to his left, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Now here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Diaz in foul ground, and this will land foul.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Standing in, Gregor Blanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Oscar Hernandez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And here's a ball hit in the air. And here's Flores to make the catch. And digging in to try it again, David Wright. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
First baseman.
Right side. But that finds its way through for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he has started the home third with the double. Here's Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swings through the slider there. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Boy, and caught off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. Right rounds the corner and is headed home. And the throw in gets away from him. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at second, nobody out. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yasmani Grandal. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Josh Harrison stands in. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollard racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Jonathan Villar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jonathan Villar.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens. And that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. One and two, here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David Peralta.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Here's the 0-1. Popped up. Flores coasts under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Jake Lamb standing in now. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Piscotty will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in and looking for more, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Here's Franklin Gutierrez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ball 1. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder number 11. A.J.
And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pulled toward right center field. Moving under it, Gutierrez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now, Chris Davis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter,
Fastball down near the shoe tops. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Ready once again, David Wright. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Next for the Dodgers.
Stepping up now, Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. This is line to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line to the right side. But that's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Another one sent foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a liner. Foul. Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball. Comes set with the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the lefty Gregor Blanco now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Gregor Blanco.
Fly ball out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. And that'll bring up Oscar Hernandez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, David Peralta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Here's a high pop-up. Right is there for it. And that's the third out. Ready for another shot now. Josh Harrison. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
The batter, number 6.
Ready for another
Second
chance.
baseman,
Wilmer Flores. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Striding in once again, Franklin Gutierrez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He's really struggling in this game, Matt, but you know what? It hasn't been the first pitch strike. He's throwing 60% of the time the first pitch strike to hitters. It just hasn't been good stuff that he's throwing up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score. Ready once again, Chris Davis. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. David Wright comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Right to him. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Jake Lamb standing in now.
Third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0. For Goldschmidt, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Harrison has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the run is in to score from second. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he is in there with an RBI triple. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Harrison shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Here's Corey Seager. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Now at the plate, Aledmus Diaz. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard back up the middle. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to right. Peralta is under it, and the inning is over. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Hitter, Gregor Blanco.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now, the first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, he can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now in the box, Oscar Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Seager up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in now, Jonathan Villar. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
The right fielder, number
now
6.
batting, David Peralta. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Flores has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Josh Harrison. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Left fielder, Josh.
Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He singled his last time up.
Wilmer Flores.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Harrison is on his way home. Now the relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Stepping up to the plate, Franklin Gutierrez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And Gutierrez comes up empty there, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole now.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
In the air to straightaway right. After it is Peralta. He makes the play, runner tags and heads for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in, Chris Davis. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And this is lined hard to deep left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Ready now, David Wright. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Goldschmidt. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Harrison moving to his left. 1 out. The relay, the tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Now to the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's up and in for ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple. So last chance here, and stepping in, Ketel Marte. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. Every game has its off.